All right, guys, I'd just like to take a moment and say after 24 years of galleon service, this Weber Silver Series B has gotten to a point to where it would cost me much more money to restore it than it would be simply just to buy a new grill. So just want to take a moment and just give my thanks to it. A lot of good meals, a lot of good times. And who knows if we're going to get another Weber? It's hard to say. You know how good brands are? You know, eventually they get bought and sold, and things just eventually get cheapened, and all you're buying is a name, and the quality is long gone. Are new Webers like that? I don't know, but I'm not committed to the brand at this point. So I've got some shopping around to do. Now, as far as this video, I have no idea what we're talking about, but this is certainly going to be the introductions. Now, before you get pissy about, you know, gas versus coal, we do have a collection of coal apparatuses which are used quite frequently. Not to mention a nice Traeger. Before showing you my new gas grill, I want to tell you what I considered. First of all, of course, I considered the Webers, and then I actually moved up a little bit of a notch and started looking at Napoleons. Here's a picture of the Napoleon I was considering. The main thing before ordering it is I wanted to see it up close. So I went to this fancy-dancy barbecue place, and I'll shoot a Google map photo of where it was at, but I went to this fancy-dancy barbecue place, and they actually had the Napoleon physically there so I could look at it. And I tell you what, it looked like a pretty nice grill for, you know, after taxes, probably about $16.50, provided I put it together myself, which was no problem. And but here's the problem. The problem is the salesperson. That salesperson was just like some big Ford fancy fan working at a GM dealer. He wasn't into it. He'd never used the grill before. I asked him what he thought of it, and what his response was almost laughable. Almost laughable. This place, now keep in mind, this place sells high-end $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 grills. This guy has the gall to say that it's great for a novice. And I'm thinking to myself, novice? If that's a novice grill, if the Napoleon's a novice grill, then guess what? I should be able to get a Char Broil for a 5-year-old girl and park it next to her easy bake oven in her bedroom, right? That was just laughable. So I asked a few more questions. The guy had never used a grill like this. He'd never used the Napoleon. He really didn't care. So we ended up walking out of there, and I thought to myself, do I really want to buy a grill from these people, even though I kind of like the Napoleon? It's a lot of money. Is the fact of the matter true that you're just cooking over propane? You're cooking over a regulated heat source. Anything else above a few $100 is really just backyard candy. Here's where I'm at. Check it out. I know it's hard to believe. Right here. This is the Members Mark. This is, yes, exactly. It's a Sam's Club grill. It is $2.99. That's what we paid for it. Put it together myself. I got to tell you, for $2.99, it beats everything I saw in that price range at your Lowe's, your Home Depot, and where else did I like? Well, look, Walmart. They didn't even come close either. But as you can tell, it's got like, you know, double-sided doors. You know, it's real sturdy. It's got a sear zone, which, you know, is really, you know, it's just like a third burner in between these two. So sear zone would be right here. So if you want to get something really hot, you could. The metal's pretty thick. It's definitely thicker than you'd find at Char Broil. And this is what I did when I was at Lowe's. I was like taking their grills and I was bending up, you know. Side burner, I really don't care about a side burner, but if it's there, I might use it. Who knows? Might be good for walking, you know, using a walk if it'll get hot enough, which I doubt it will. But for $2.99, guys, comes with a cover, which I don't have a cover because at $2.99, I don't really care. If this was the $1,600 Napoleon, I'd probably be freaking out about it. You know, a little rain or some dust got on, I'd be like, oh my God, running around just like freaking out, trying to clean it up. $2.99, we're cooking on the same propane as everybody else, regardless of the price. Keeps the heat out of the house, which is what we want in Arizona. And I gotta tell you, there is not a better grill for $2.99 than this one, this 5-burner that you'll find at Sam's Club. You gotta put together yourself. It's gonna take about, well, 3 hours, maybe 4 if you stop and have a couple of beverages on a Sunday afternoon like I did, but it was a completely enjoyable, easy experience. And so that's where we're at. And yeah, I didn't get a Weber, sorry about that, but I just didn't get that warm, fuzzy feeling that I did back in 1999 and 2000. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next time we'll probably talk about e-bikes, working with Steve over at Wired in regards to the the freedom and the battery issues. So anyway, I think I'm gonna grab myself a beverage, head in the pool because it is about 108 degrees, and probably use this grill to do a couple of steaks and make potatoes. So anyway, I hope you're having a good one, guys. This is Last Resort, and we will talk to you soon. Now, before we go on, I've got to land this plane over here at Provincetown Municipal. And, you know, I should cut the power a little bit. What do you think about that? Lower some flaps. There we go. This is fun. You guys, you retirees that have nothing else to do, take up sim flying. Being a sim pilot's pretty cool. I would never fly a regular plane because I don't know. I don't think my brain's cut out for it. But virtual, yeah, we'll do it all day long. Let's go ahead and drop this baby down. Oh, pull back, pull back. Come on, drop it down. Hit the brakes. All right, bear with me. We're gonna get back to it. Hold on. This is FS 2020. They're coming out with FS 2024. Flight Simulator 2024 is coming out, so can't wait. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to build a new tower because the next version is going to have VR. That's right, guys, I'm going VR with this thing. So anyway, let's get back to business.